This is Irontrader. It is Monday morning, so it's time to go to work. So as usual, we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, about ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have crude oil daily and your weekly chart. Now, before we get started, remember this is the first a day here of trading here in June. So usually, new month, new money comes in. That's where you can see the markets are up. The futures on the Nasdaq is up over 81. So always remember that new money comes in at least the first couple of days. Okay, let's just take a look here at the daily chart. All right, here's what we got. Okay. We got a lower low here again, okay? So we had a series of lower highs and lower lows just like we had here. That's never good. We're looking for this reversal candle. Now, so far, we pretty much have it. The question is, will it hold? That's the very, very key. So we have a low here. Friday's low, I should say, was 76.67, and then where today's low so far is 76.39, which lines up here pretty good here with this 76.43. Now, if that is lost here, your next support level is going to be that 76.15 here, right where the old price channel is. And then this is what you'd be looking for if that is lost, is going to be this 200 SMA here on your weekly chart. What are we sitting at? Yeah, 75.98. That's going to be very, very key. Now, again, okay, if that is lost here, what we want to do is just look right over here to the left. See this double bottom situation, 75.52. That's where it is. Now, again, if you look at this chart here on your weekly chart, you can see where it came all the way down, went past that 200-day. However, you look at the closing, it closed right above that. And I've said this many a times here, and these are on a weekly basis. So if, say, this sells right off and you blow through that 76.15 and you blow right through here, through this 75.98, then what you're looking for is right here is this 75.52 level, because it could come all the way down to there, just like you had here, and then bounce right back up again. Okay. Now, again, if it goes lower than what that is here, then we just follow these candles all the way on down here. Okay. So you have a lot of good support levels all the way on down. However, you really want to hold that 76.15, and we got to hold this 75.98 here on a closing basis. Okay, that is going to be key. Now, OPEC had their meeting over the weekend, and they are going to extend their cuts all the way till September of 2025. And they're also going to accept these volunteer cuts. So they're actually cutting right now 2.2 million barrels per day. And the compliance is very, very good. Okay, their compliance that people are actually sticking with this because they want a little bit higher price here. Now, we also have seasonality in play here. You got the 4th of July, the summer driving all pretty much here going in play. But what you got to watch is, I know it's early yet, but I always like to point it out here, is the month of August is usually very, very volatile because you're going into that hurricane season into September here. So if you have a lot of storms, bad for people. But if you're trading it here, oil, natural gas, any kind of disruption will take it much higher. Okay, so what we want to do is today is we obviously just want to watch that key 76.15, and that's lost here. You want to watch that 75.98. That's the downside. Now, here on the upside, well, we want to watch, obviously, today's high, okay? So you're looking at 77.52, and then right above it here, your resistance here is going to be 77.97. That's going to be very, very key, your 8-day, and then your 21-day here sitting right above that at 78.51, and then we have your old Hondo here going here at 79.19, and then right above that is your 200-day at 79.89. But you always want to watch here also. Now, see your 8 SMA here curled over, okay, and now you're below your 50-day and you're below your 21-day. So your resistance level here now is 79.19. Okay, so that's going to be here, right here, lines right up here with your 100 SMA here. So just pay attention to the 100-day, your 8 days right there. Now, above that is you have your 21-day at 79.23, which is just a hair above it. And then we have your 50-day, you're sitting at 79 here. What do we got here? 51. Okay, which will be just below your 200 days. So you got a lot of resistance going on here on the crude oil. The only thing that you have in your favor here is the 200 SMA here on your weekly chart. Other than that, everything is all above you. See, so when you get your 8-day, you're pointing down, your 21-day pointing down, your 50-day here is rolling over, your 8 days rolling over. That's never really a good scenario. However, if you get some kind of a catalyst, something that's a kind of disruption or something, This here, look how that can blow that thing right on through, okay? So never have an opinion. We just trade these old charts. Now, your RSI here, well, it's not really telling you a whole lot here, okay? You had a nice positive divergence, sent that to higher, but it just could not hold it. Once we got into this resistance level here last week, she just pulled right on back. Your MACD here, your green is still above your red, but still way on the bottom. You're still getting into like oversold conditions going on here. So we got to see how this shakes out now. What you want to watch, though, is today's candle. If we can get a candle like what we have here, this bottoming tail candle situation, then we can just rally up higher just like what we had here, okay? And you can blow right through some of this resistance level here. But again, this is going to be very, very strong. So upside, watch that 8 SMA here, that 21-day. If you can get above that 100-day, and then we have that 200-day. Very, very strong, strong resistance. Now, again, by Friday, I mean, it's only Monday, and I understand that, but by Friday, you really need to close. Make sure that you're closed above the 75.98. That is going to be very, very key level here. Okay, let's take a look here at Netty Gas. Okay, here we have natural gas. Now, you can see where she just jumped right out of the old gate here, okay? See this? Boom, right on there. Now, so Friday's high so far was 2.624. Today's low so far is 2.63. So now you left that gap right in there, okay? But what we're worried about first is going to be this 8 SMA. Okay, this is going to be, we'll look at the downside here first. This is going to be a key level here of support. This is that 2.635. Okay, very, very key. If that is lost here, what we want to do is we want to look over to the top of this candle here. 2.57 lines up pretty nice here with the bottom at 2.56. And then we look to Friday's low. You're sitting at 2.158. And then this is going to be very, very key level here. You're looking at 2.497. Let's just call that 2.5. And then you have 2.47 level here. And then we have your 200-day sitting here at 2.45. So you got a really, really lot of strong support here underneath the price. Okay, so when natural gas here, gap right up here, let's see what the high is so far. Okay, 2.72. Okay, so we went right above this level. You're sitting right now, natural gas real time at 2.70, which is basically the top of this candle here, 2.709. Okay, so again, if it can start rallying up here, then we want to do is look to the top of this candle. Your next level of resistance is going to be 2.79, and then we're going to come right up here. I mean, yeah, this is 2.75. I'm sorry about that. 2.75 is going to be your next level, and then 2.79, and then we have 2.85, and then you have your big retest up there at 2.92. But again, this is going to be very, very strong here. So we got to see, even though you went a little bit above that 2.7, what 2.72 versus 2.7, that could be a double top situation. So always keep that in mind. Now, again, once we get above all that, close above that, then we just go right to the next level at that 7.5. You know, the 7.9, the 8.5, and then all the way up to that 9.2 kind of a level here. So right now, this is actually looking very, very good. What I like about this is see your 8 SMA here. It looked like it was rolling over, and now it looks like it's curling right back up. As long as it holds that 8-day, you're in good shape, just like we had here. And look at your 21-day, nice. 50-day, doing the crossover here, very, very nice. And then this is what I've always been pointing out here is this 8 SMA. See how that crossed that 21-day? And now you're headed towards that 50-day. That gives you really, really good support. So any kind of a sell-off, say it loses that 50-day, comes on and it loses all this, then that 8-day is going to provide very, very good support here all the way on up here. So this is actually looking very good. Now, what you have to watch here is this kind of like this tweezer top situation here that we have. But so far, you held in that 50-day, which is very, very bullish. Now, if we get up, then we look to last week's high, looking like that relative to that 2.85, and then we have the previous week's high at 2.92, which is right up there. Okay, a breakout of that, then you're looking at that 2.96 level, very, very easy. And then obviously you got a round number at three. Okay, so right now here, your RSI here looking good. Looks like it's curling right back up. Your green is below, so that was a little sell signal there, but it looks like now it wants to try to rally and go right back up higher here. So right now, this is actually looking very, very bullish here. As long as you can hold that 8 SMA here, this is looking very, very good. So I'm flat, but I'll be looking for trades here. So if it happens to pull down here a little bit, maybe I just take it up and go up higher. However, what we have to always watch is still watch this 2.70. Even though we made it a little bit higher, okay, you still want to watch that here, okay, just so that doesn't be a double top situation and then fall right back down again here, okay. So watch that 8-day. If that's lost here, then what we'll do is just watch the bottom of that candle, that 2.567 level there, and then watch here Friday's low, roughly 5.2, and then here's your key here at that 2.50, that 50 SMA. Upside, just watch this level right here to 2.7, and then we can just take that candles and shoot her all the way on up. Okay, I'll be back here midday trading, and we're going to go a little bit more in depth on natural gas and crude, and then we always throw something else in the old mix. Okay, thanks for watching.